The fat shrinking signal has been showing up a lot lately. I wanted to understand whether that's because it actually works or just because the marketing budget is high, so I broke it down properly. This is CritiqLab. I don't recommend things I haven't actually examined. The problem with weight loss isn't just the stubborn belly fat. It's that there's so much conflicting information, dozens of miracle diets and punishing gym routines, that most people end up paralyzed or just cycling through options that half work. The fat shrinking signal is positioned as a more targeted mechanical solution rather than a lifestyle overhaul. Here's whether that's actually true. Here's the mechanism. The fat shrinking signal works by directly addressing leptin resistance, the body's primary fullness hormone. The reason most workout plans underdeliver is that they target calorie burn through extreme cardio, which produces temporary results and often a stress-induced rebound. This takes a different approach, using a specific 10-minute dynamic activation protocol to restore the signaling pathway between your fat cells and your brain. That's the theory, and the internal mechanics appear sound. 3 things came up when I broke this down. First, the 10-minute threshold. Most people gloss over this, but keep in mind that high-stress, long-duration exercise often spikes cortisol, which directly causes abdominal fat storage. By capping the sessions at 10 minutes, the protocol avoids that hormonal spike. This is the precise feature that makes fat loss possible for someone with a high-stress lifestyle. Second, leptin signaling. The movements are designed to trigger a release of specific biomarkers that wake up your leptin receptors. This is consistent with current research regarding hormonal homeostasis. Third, body weight-only loading. This is minor on its own, but it compounds with the other 2 because it removes the barrier of entry and the risk of joint inflammation, ensuring you can maintain the protocol without needing a rest week due to injury. If the mechanism works the way the evidence suggests, here is the realistic progression. Within the first 10 to 14 days, you should notice a reduction in systemic inflammation and bloating. That tends to compound into a more consistent metabolic rate and a decrease in hunger cues over several weeks. With total consistency, you see the deeper transformation, a flatter, firmer core, because your hormones are finally working with you instead of against you. This isn't a straight line, but the direction is consistent. The protocol is straightforward. Log in, pick one of the 10-minute follow-along videos, and execute. It fits into a daily routine without friction. The timeline that comes up most is 21 to 30 days for meaningful, visible results. That's not a sales line. That's just how long it takes for your endocrine system to stabilize and for the compounding effects of the leptin reset to take hold. One data point worth including, they offer a 60-day money-back guarantee. I treat that as a proxy for product confidence. Companies don't offer meaningful refund windows on things they know don't work. It also means your downside is capped. For an analytical decision, that matters. If the mechanism makes sense to you and the problem I described matches where you are, the link to the official page is in the description. Direct link, no resellers. They are currently running a flash sale that puts the entire system at $15, which makes this a very low-cost test. Read through their breakdown, cross-reference what I've said, and make the call. You've got the picture now. That's everything I've got. No angle here. Just wanted to give you the kind of breakdown I wish existed before I started looking.